I really like to see the positive and the best out of everyone and everything in life, right? And as you see in the title of this video, I have what I would call my 5 concerns of the Marvel Cinematic Universe moving forward as we're closely and slowly approaching the next big team up film, which will be Avengers, Kang Dynasty, and Secret Wars. And with that in mind, again, I want to see them succeed and I want to see them get back on track, which what made this universe very watchable and enjoyable from Iron Man all the way to Endgame. But with so many television shows and movies and everyone wanting to get their own spin-offs and whatnot, I've only found maybe 3 films out of everything past Endgame that I enjoy. And that would be Shang-Chi, Spider-Man No Way Home, and most recently Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which are like the best of all the films to come out post Endgame. And that leaves me room for concern. But without further ado, let me get right into it. 1. With all of the television shows and movies that is out, I feel that when we get to Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, they're going to try to cram everything in there all at once. Well, excuse me, cram everyone in there all at once. And that's going to do more to hurt it than help it because unless some people get killed off or some people just have like less screen time, I don't know how they're going to fit all that in. But it's just too many characters to focus on leading to the next big team up film. Which leads me to point number 2. With all of those characters, I fear that Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars are probably going to have to end up being 3 to 4 hours a piece in length just to fit all that stuff in. Because there's no way that you can fit all those characters and moments in a 2 hour or less film. It's going to have to be 3 to 4 hours. And, after a certain point, some people will just tune out from that. Number 3, the writer strike that is going on. That's doing a lot to harm more than anything else. But then again, with everything going with writer strike and people feeling unappreciated for contributing to Hollywood and to all the other things that's going on, yeah, that's really going to kick a lot of them. Well, it's actually kicking a lot of them in the butt right now. 4, I don't want us to run into the same problem that we ran into back in 2020 when we lost chat with Bozeman. And the first question that came to everybody's mind was, well, what are they going to do with the Black Panther moving forward? Now, in all honesty, I'm still one of those ones that said that the role of T'Challa should have been recast instead of just killing off T'Challa in the movie. But what's done is done. It's part of the timeline, if that's what they're going to stick with. Um, with all these characters, these actors and actresses on board and still on contract to play as these characters, I really hope they live out long enough to play those characters and finish out those contracts because I would hate for us to run into another chat with Boseman situation. And 5, the stuff that's going on with Jonathan Majors. Now, with him being a central part of playing Kang the Conqueror, with Kang the Conqueror being like the main villain of this multiverse saga, and with all the legal stuff going on with Jonathan Majors, I really hope all that stuff gets sorted out and we can finally, get to this and really put all that crazy stuff behind us. And hopefully he's still around for Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, because I would hate to see him get replaced based off of what's going on. But there's neither here nor there with that. Oh, and speaking of which, for a lot of folks that don't know, the actor that played as Namor in Wakanda Forever, he's out of the MCU for reasons. Go look it up for yourself and you'll see what I mean. But overall, those are just like the 5 things that really have me concerned, and I really hope that Marvel and Disney get around that. And like I said earlier, go back to giving us quality entertainment, giving us what they gave us for the first decade of storytelling with the Infinity Saga. I really hope they do figure it out because a lot of reviews that I've been seeing on YouTube from a lot of disgruntled viewers and YouTube content creators, man, again, I really hope they get it together because they need to get it together. That's all I can say about that. Yeah.